Deuces. Today, playing Baldur's Gate. I apologize in advance if the video quality gets any worse. It's a little bit salty. I started to record this video like 20 minutes ago, and it was a little bit better because I'm streaming the game from NVIDIA because I don't have a PC. So it might get worse at times. I'm so sorry. So, we'll see how this goes. If it gets unbearable, I might have to stop and try again. We'll see what happens. So, I was thinking that we would do something new. And I'm still kind of a baby, so should I do balanced? Because all I've been doing at this point is explore. And I'm getting to the point where I've kind of got explorer down to science. Am I feeling ballsy today? Sure. You heard it here, folks. I'm going up a difficulty level. Pray for me. Alright. I'm also eating dinner while I'm recording this, so don't. If you see food, that's why. Our favorite cutscene. Also, can we take a second to talk about just how, like, I get that's the point. Obviously, that's the point. The whole premise of Mind Flayers is this kind of body horror kind of thing. But, good lord. Just, Though, there is some part, like, when it comes up off the floor and starts floating, you kind of want to poke the ground. Because it looks kind of squidgy. I don't know. Okay. Where's my caffeine? Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I opened the can of pop, or my it's not a pop, it's a bubbly. I love bubbles. And when I opened it, because I've got my mic open, or I've got OBS up on this screen, it just, like, went way to the red. Rip Lazo. I vividly remember the very first time I played this game. Excuse me. When that happened. This whole sequence, actually. I was questioning my life decisions. Like, what did I spend $60 on and get myself into?
Who are you?
Who are you? Don't reset the tutorials for the love of God. I do not need the tutorials for how many hours I spent on this game. I also apologize in advance. My dog may bark, and we're still working on bark training. So yeah. Let's see here. I probably won't do. We won't do this one as a Dark Urge run, but all right. Let's see here. What kind of character do we want to make? In my regular playthroughs, I've been trying to kind of force myself out of my comfort zone, but I kind of want to go back into my comfort zone since I'm already doing something that's atypical by doing the harder difficulty. Because I'll be the first person to admit it. I play elves. That's what I play. Ooh, drow, maybe. Drows are fun. Also, I have to decide what kind of character, like, you know, I maybe should have done some more planning on this before I started recording. You know what, we'll come back to race, let's look at class. Okay, let's see here. Are there any of the classes? You know what? like with a player character with a tab is Wizard. And Wizard, after this last patch, has some cool subclasses. Will I still recruit Gale? Probably, because I have the same problem in this game that I have in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I can't bear to just leave anybody behind, but... Because, like, ultimately, Sorcerer has my heart, but I'm really intrigued with these Wizard subclasses. I might regret this decision. Let's go look at cantrips. Obviously, we keep Firebolt. We need Mage Hand. Let's exchange that for friends, because I'm a little bitch and don't like failing checks. That's another thing I'm going to try my best to do, because I'm definitely guilty of if something doesn't go my way, especially if it's something like kind of important. I like save it was something that I've learned is important from playing the game for heaven only knows how many hours. I'm definitely guilty of reloading it. I'll save right before, and then if I don't like the result, that F8 button and I are real good friends. So I'm going to try my best to not do that. I cannot make any promises. I might... I don't even know what the right word is now. Weaken, for lack of a better term, but let's see. Let's click around. Elf. Tiefling. I do enjoy a good tiefling. I think, let's see, which races have I not played? I haven't played a dwarf. I haven't played a gnome. I have played a warhammer. I also haven't played a Githyanki. This does not feel like a Githyanki run, though. Corilla, is that you? I have. I know what you're thinking. She's played a human. I do have a file that is a human. I'm such a creature of habit. I think. Ooh, what if? She's... Okay, I have an idea. So let's do elf. Do you want to do high elf? I usually do wood elf, to be quite honest with you. As an individual whose primary character trait in high school was being obsessed with the Lord of the Rings, I still choose wood elf typically. I do like increased movement speed, but high elves get an extra cantrip. And okay, so what I'm thinking is do like an elf with the noble background, because I don't think I've done any with the noble background. 2, I feel like that makes sense for a wizard, like to have a noble background, so like an elf noble with all of like her wizard training and whatever. I feel like that could be really cool. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see, and we get another cantrip, which is great when we're running out of spell slots. Let's see, what are... Not bursting sinew. I like shock. You almost need shocking grasp. beginning if you get shocking grasp when you're so fragile. By the time you're close enough to use it, you're dead. Because that's why I never use wizards, because they're so goddamn fragile. They're so goddamn fragile. Like little porcelain dolls with all of their wizard training. Bone chill, same problem. Acid splash. You know what? I'm gonna choose acid splash, just because that flipped the switch in my brain from. I was rewatching the first episode of Uprooted from Legends of Evantris yesterday, and that flipped the switch in my brain. So, for that reason and that reason alone, I'm picking Acid Splash. Alright, Wizard. We picked our cantrips. Let's get our spells. Mage Armor. I cannot not use Mage Armor. Do you realize how many runs of characters that could have benefited from, like, how many runs, even when I wasn't playing a mage, that I didn't pay close enough attention to Mage Armor? Like, I was really in beginner Betty Central when I first started playing this game. Like, there was one day, this hasn't even been that long ago, it's pretty sad. I was looking at spells, and I looked at Mage Armor, and I was like, protect a target from attacks, increase its armor class to 13, plus its dexterity modifier. Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Why have I been sleeping on Mage Armor? Like, I always thought it was weird that, like, every time you come across a mage, they always have Mage Armor. You're going, yeah! Because that should be the first goddamn thing you do after a long rest. Oh golly, I'll have to, editing equity will have to check the audio things, because I started clapping right in front of my microphone. Oops, anyway. Okay, let's see what we got here. Fog Cloud. Not feeling that. Alright, okay. I love me some Ice Knife. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't use grease. You know what? Okay, this is what we'll do. I'll remove grease this time. But I will make, because I feel like you accumulate an assload of bottles of grease in Act 1. I will make a better effort to use those to see if I can be converted to the grease side. The grease side. Jeez. I don't know how I feel about that phrase, but I've said it, so there's no going back. Alright, let's see. Ice Knife. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I can never make up my mind about Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Like, I think it's good. I'd struggle with that one, because, like, it's good to debilitate a creature. But I kind of have the brain of a fighting class, so I'm like, but that's a waste of a spell slot. Okay. Actually, this is going to be a little bit harder. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and I'm going to take Sleep, which I don't think I've used a single goddamn time this whole time I've been playing this game. Because we're doing things different. Okay. Let's see here. Noble. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. History and persuasion. Sweet. Because that's how I get myself out of a lot of situations, is persuasion. Okay, abilities. Let's see. Strength. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. I kind of want my dex to be a little bit higher. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, okay, I feel like it makes sense for someone, for a character, like, let's, Can my dexterity not be any higher? Okay. How do I still have one ability point? Look, I'm playing a noble character who I guess I do have the persuasion proficiency, so it doesn't matter so much. I almost want to call my dad. My dad is an 80s D&D-er, and so he and I talk about stats a lot. Because, I mean, I do have persuasion as a proficiency like twice. So I'll get a +5. And I don't think a 12 will incur any minuses. And you don't want to dump Khan. You don't dump Khan. But I so badly want to take points away from Khan. Like, if I could switch Khan and Dex, I would so fucking fast. How bad of an idea is that? If I do that, there's gonna be people watch this video who are like, you dumb bitch. See, why does going down 2 give me an extra ability point? What am I missing? I'm so confused. Should I do it? I think I'm gonna do it. I might hate this. I might regret this later, but you know, what can you do? Oh, I see. I'm gonna prepare cautiously with laughter. I don't know how I have gotten, like, for as much as I've been, 1, playing this game, and 2, obsessively consuming Dungeons & Dragons content for the past, like, year, you would think that I'd have figured out that you don't just by default prepare all of your spells. Alright, let's go to...
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Ooh, I like that voice. I use that voice a lot. Now, do I use this face, or do I use this face? Because these are the two that I kind of oscillate between. I definitely use this one way more often, though. Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Also, I apologize in advance. For the moment, my character is going to be kind of boring. Because I don't have mods. And I struggle with... I never thought of myself as somebody who struggled with computers until I started trying to record and upload videos. So, like, someday I might be knowledgeable enough and brave enough to download cool appearance mods. Today is not that day. Pallid. What the fuck? Why is there pallid tone? Blush tone. What's this? Tone. Why does that look? The swatch looks so much paler. Also, can we take into can we take a second to discuss the fact that the oh, it's moon tone. I see. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Like, look at that. That swatch. That fucking swatch is white. Like, yeah, she's pale, but god dang. Let's do that any scars, chat? They don't typically. They kind of throw off the vibe. Typically I do a lot of freckles. But I'm kind of starting her out as like almost snooty. And we all know, historically, how people who are sometimes snooty act about freckles. I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of shit. I don't know. No, doesn't fit the vibe. Alright, let's look at piercings here. Ooh. Also, can we take a second to talk about the name of this piercing? Lapis Stud Muffin. Lapis makes sense. Why the fuck did we feel the need to throw Stud Muffin in there? Like, I don't understand. I haven't used these before, but I think they're the vibe. Again, they kind of go with that borderline snooty that I'm going for right now. Bruh. Does that look green to you? Because that sure as hell don't look green to me. Ooh. See, I want that button green. Ooh. Ooh, that's got pretty. Alright. Let's go into all eye colors, see if we can get a green we're happier with. Ooh, I like that. Emerald 3. Why was Emerald 3 not included? I like that. That's what I was looking for, basically. Oh, we love the sirens. What time it is. I think I'll just stick with the makeup that I have for now. Oh, jeez. What? What? Okay, that actually does look kind of cool. I was gonna talk smack. That does actually look kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Do we want... Dark. I know I clicked on that already. Because I don't want it to, like, look so makeup-y. But, like, just a little pink. Well, let's go back to... Well, let's go to hair, and if I change my mind, we'll see. I do love a good Space Buns moment. There's a hairstyle. Oh, shit. That was almost so bad. I almost knocked my tea over. I use that hairstyle a lot. There is a hairstyle. I don't know that it would work for this character necessarily, but it's one that one of the, it's this one. One of the, Yankee in the creche. And every time I see, like, that character specifically, like, if I ever play a Gith Yankee, I might have to, like, see if I can find a tutorial on how to recreate that Gith Yankee, because I really like her design. When we get to that point, I'll point her out. I don't think it works for this character, though. Ooh. Oh look, the hairstyle I had to do for the last play I was in. And I was not good at doing those, I think they call them victory rolls, something. Oh look! That's the hair I have now. Like, holy shit. My bangs will cooperate. It's part of the reason I picked it when I made that character. What are you? I see, said the blind man to the deaf man who said, I hear you. See if this save is about doing things. Is that Waterhavian Scholar? Is this it? Is this it, chat? I may pick this one, but if we start the game and it continues to glitch through her ear, I will have to change it. What's his name that you come across right at the beginning? Has that haircut. It's so strange. What the fuck are bonbons? Okay, I don't even know. Legolas, is that you? Or... Jesus! They call it orchestra wings. Does this not look like every single painting you have ever seen of, I think it's Beethoven? One of those. Mozart, no, it's Mozart. Does that not look like every single painting of Mozart you have ever seen? I'm so salty. Bruh. Oh, Lucius Malfoy. Hello. If we want to go for young and naive. I like that more than I thought I would. I don't know that it fits the rest of her, though. We'll come back to it. Oh. I don't know that it fits that character, this character, but I do like it. I've tried to do hairstyles like that before, and the fringe gets in my face and drives me absolutely apeshit. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this. Preppy yet practical. Let's see, what's this one called? Braided bunches? Okay, we'll come back to this. Oh, the Corilla hair. Lucius Malfoy Part 2. Is it just me, or is that giving Prince Charming from Shrek? That might be the vibe. We're going for kind of preppy, and that's preppier. How ironic that I said that's preppier and it's the innkeep breed. So really it's kind of come down to what we decide the vibe is. Do we want to lean into the slightly snobby preppiness? Or do we want to lean in, because that would be, I feel like that's more this. Or do we want to lean into the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed naivety of maybe your first adventure? See, I kind of want to do that, but also I'm kind of getting from this character that she seems like she wants to be, I think, so obviously we have our priorities, and we're going to romance Astarion, because, I'm sorry, I love Will, but he's so boring. Will could have been so good, but somehow he's so boring. I don't know. I don't know. That's a soapbox for another day, but it really, I feel like it doesn't make sense to do Gale, because from a party perspective, you can't keep him with you, because obviously we already have a wizard. And I feel like this character wants to be like kind of like Astarion, in that we are one. I'm trying to actually, so usually when I play this game, I don't think about the character itself that much. I'll be real honest with you. I don't play it in that kind of D&D-ish kind of way, ironically, considering I have a whole fucking degree in theater. But I want to do that more with this character. So we're getting, I feel like she's more intrigued with the idea of getting that power, and leans into it a little bit more like Astarion does. I may actually utilize the come on, Braden. Also, before I continue, this is not the video for not spoilers, because I'm going to reference things down the line. So, just fair warning. But I'm kind of thinking I want to use the tadpoles, because there's like only one other file that I've used the tadpoles in, because I'm a chicken. I think I'm going to do that. I like that hairstyle so much better, though. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to start with this, we're going to see how I feel, and then we'll come back to it. And this is we'll give some different angles here so that editing echoey has lots of angles with which to use screenshots for thumbnails. Alright, let's see. You know, I probably need to keep my dinner since it's sitting here so it doesn't get cold. Alright. Oh shit, we need to pick a name. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Did I leave it in the... Oh no, it's in my back pocket. I left it in the kitchen. Okay. I am looking up preppy fantasy girls' names. Ooh. I don't usually go on Reddit, but looks like Reddit might have some good suggestions here. Of course, the prompt was cottagecore girls' names with a fantasy vibe. Ooh. Okay. We have Odessa, Elodie, Lorelai, Marigold, Lavinia, Zinnia, Amaryllis. Shiro, sister. Let's... Okay, I'm gonna type it in and see what feels right. I like Elodie. Though I don't think it's preppy enough. I feel like if I did the other hairstyle and she was more naive, that would be Elodie. Lavinia. That's almost too far in the other direction. I feel like if I was doing an evil run, her name would be Lavinia. Let me see the full discussion. Not Mabel. Ooh, Elenia? Is that how you pronounce that? Not Euphonia. It looks pretty, but I can only think of the instrument euphonium. I'm sorry. Ooh, Elenia. We're getting closer. Excuse me. Ooh, there's Seraphine. Everything is Seraphine, chat. I say as if I'm streaming this live. Seraphine. Ooh. We're getting close. There's also Delphine. Not Gaia. Salome. Are you a Salome? Not in that outfit, you're not. Jeez, some of these I can't even pronounce. Wyana. Okay, I'm gonna try and remember to... I just took a screenshot of this particular Reddit thread that I'm looking at, because there's like this whole big long list of names that are interesting. I can't pronounce half of them, that's why I didn't read them out loud. But somebody responded, "It's not often I see a lot of names I'm unfamiliar with on here. Very lovely. Just wondering, did you have all of these saved somewhere, or did you fire them all out right now? I'll just be impressed if it's the second option." Oh my gosh, this thread is so funny. Anywho, Ren, Juniper, Mabel is a surprisingly common option. My great grandma's name is Fern. Ooh, Elden? Yeah. Euphemia. Azalea. Ooh, Rowena. She might be Rowena. Where is it? Is she Rowena? I think she might be Rowena. She's Rowena. Because, like, I'm getting the... This is gonna sound super silly. I'm getting the vibe that her family would never in 1,000 years give her a name that could even be mistaken for masculine. So it can't just be Rowan. It's Rowena. I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing. Alright. Still not super happy with that hair, but we'll see if I change my mind.
You need a guardian.
Oh,
Choose one.
One of these days, I will subscribe to making those of you who are on Baldur's Gate 3 TikTok have probably seen. Sorry, I got distracted by my bangs. The people who are who make their guardians look exactly like them, but with mustache. Will I do it? Probably. Today's not that day though. This is kind of I so often just use this default guardian that this is like when I play the files I have where I did something else, this looks incorrect. So we'll just do this for now. Makes you wonder why that one is dead.
should mind my step.
The very first time I played this, it took me forever to figure out how to get out of that first area. Bro, okay, you fucking know something? So, I didn't know, like, when I had gone through and was doing my playthroughs, I could hear...
We are trapped.
I could hear us, but I didn't know how to get to him. And then I was, again, watching Legends of Evantress. That's been, they've been kind of my hyperfixation lately. As cringy as that sounds. But there was one day prior to them restarting their D&D streams, when I first started watching the streams, they did a Baldur's Gate stream. And Andy just fucking stumbled across us. Like, how? I don't fucking know. I'm going to try my best to release us, because I feel like we need the help of any help we can get for this particular, since we are on the higher difficulty.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
I would bet money, because the last couple times I've tried to do this, I'm like, Us's voice sounds pretty familiar. And I am almost certain that the same person who does Oliver's voice in Act 2 does Us's voice.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's see, investigation's it, right? It is, thank goodness. How come I only have a +2 for my investigation proficiency? A nat 1. Are you joking? This don't bode well, chat.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Well, I'm sure as hell not doing strength, because my strength is an 8, so I guess we're doing dexterity. A nat 1 to a nat motherfucking 20. We love to see it. Can you imagine?
The brain
Oh my
lifts from the
God.
skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Yeah, I need him able to fight. Up, sister. Come here. Come here. Good girl.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Okay, I don't think this character would do this, but I want to. I know that it's called us, but I want to know what it says.
Us. We are us.
Interesting.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
We are going to the helm. You got any loot on him here now? Nope. Not the portrait with the top part of his head sawed off. Nar, Clear.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
In retrospect, maybe, fire spell against imps and hells, not the wisest course. Are you? Good job, us.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Best be on my way.
You know what? Fuck it. Should have just done that the first time.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh shoot! Sorry, sister. Okay. apologies for the lighting change. I didn't realize how late it was. This light turns off at 9. Because during the school year, that's when I go to bed.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A lot of them lay low.
What's hiding here?
A rune. But for what?
My apologies if it's boring. Since there's not much actual exploring that I'm doing. Since I've played Act 1 so many times, I'll probably play it in my sleep. I'm gonna try and make sure I don't go too fast. And I think it will take me a little bit longer than it normally does since I have the difficulty up. So we'll just kind of play it as we go.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
If I get a 2, I'll be good.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry! Please!
I'm realizing that I'm already not doing a very good job doing what I think this character might do, because I kind of have a sense that this character would have just rolled right on it's almost muscle memory.
The console appears dormant.
I'll try better in the future, guys.
The console hums to life. The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Is she nosy? She's nosy.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
I'll never forget one of the very first times I played this game. I clicked on one of the girls, or I guess the sacrificed cultist, by accident, and then I revived them, and it was a whole thing. Not all of 7 HP!
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank. Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it. Let's finish this. Let me strike true.
With haste.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
On I go.
Time to push my luck again. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hurry, before they strike. Time to strike. My path be true.
I'm ready. On the move.
Light on my feet. Damn these imps. I need to reach the transponder.
Victory awaits. You bow or you blink.
Seriously?
That
gosh, I'm joking!
To keep fighting. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Bro. Last my turn. Is it a long rest?
Never a dull moment. Here goes nothing.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Excuse me. Hit her. Hit her. Not the braid! Not the braid physics! That's so funny. That kills me. Oh.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Let's check ourselves for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Alright. I've never selected reach for the artifact before. I'm not looking around. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Anything we can sell.
More of those wretched things. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
I don't know why Firebolt's right there, because Firebolt's over here. That's where my cantrips usually live.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Oh. Went poof. Cheese and rice. Oh, jeez! Are you joking?
Moving fast.
Girl!
Healing.
You fired well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Let's get going.
Alright, level 2. Ooh! Subclasses. Alright, abjuration. like that necromancy's a subclass now. You walk through the shadow of death. The valley of the shadow of death. And I fear no evil. However that song goes. Evocation. Shh. You are known as Undeath for striding unharmed through the unfettered chaos you call. That's not specific. Not gonna lie to you. Part of me wants to do blade singing, just because it's cool as fuck. This character, that doesn't really fit to this character, I don't think. Transmutation feels appropriate. See, Burning Hands is always a good one to have. Another one that I haven't ever used but could be extremely useful. Let's see. Mind Flayer blood is blue? Huh. Shh.
There. A mind. And it's hurt.
Also, you want to know something sad?
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
I didn't realize until the last time I played this game, prior to this. Like this, prior to this exact moment. That this was ceiling that had fallen on top of it.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love
this
it.
is Yoda.
But then
Probably,
the feeling
I think I've mentioned him
slips.
in other videos.
The creature's
Bubs.
mind seems to focus elsewhere.
What are you doing, Bubs? You want to say hello to the people? Ow, you're on my hair.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
I always just assumed it was like slime. I know you're not happy that brother's getting mama's attention, but you gotta deal, Bibbs. That's just how that works. Ow, you're hurting me, Bubs.
You there? Come here. I need help.
Oh, hello, darling.
What's up for discussion?
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There. Grass. You can can't you? Like the others?
I do think in some situations she would tell him to kill it yourself, but I think after surviving that, her arrogance would take over.
There. Can you see it?
I need your murder mittens to stop using your finger knives on my titties. Nice. I'm not sure what that is perception.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
I'll give the baby
Promises,
kisses.
promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
What would she do in this situation?
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't play dumb, you little... Ah!
Your mind twists.
Hey,
You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark,
my
busy
sweet
streets.
baby.
You try to hold the memory,
Mama's
but
boy.
it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
Mama's boy.
What was that? What's going on?
Oh, I do have melee weapons with proficiency. Interesting. I probably could have headbutted him, but...
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into... Turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find
There
an
we go, now you guys
expert,
can get a better
someone that
view
can
of the
control
baby.
these things,
A better
there
view of
might
the
still
baby.
be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad
Oh,
idea.
hush.
And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship seems like a good person to know.
Boop.
All
I
right,
love you.
I accept. Lead on.
Sister, you're okay. You're okay, sister. leads back down to the water. Hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. As you're rocked by the stream. Can't remember how that goes. Sleep and remember our last lullaby, and I'll be with you when you dream. Alright, bubs. How is your leg all tangled up in my arm? Ah! Ah! Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. Oh, jeez. Can you tell that I finally have my bangs back after? Nope, I see. Salts. Salts.
Here we go. What's going on with that room?
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically. It's malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
Okay, and all I'm saying is the only correct first response here is slap the hand.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
I have failed. Not this roll. Strength roll. It's bad. That's why I saved beforehand for the chicken.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. And it looks like we're both starved for... We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
All right.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Okay, I was going in the direction that
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zorro's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
Zorro was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
I miss her. Come.
Enough gawking.
Makes you wonder
Get
what
me
ends up
down.
happening to them.
Never.
It makes you wonder what ends up happening to them, because you never see them back in the goblin camp, or not in the goblin camp, in the Druid Grove, and you don't see them in Act 2 either. So I guess they just died somewhere along the way. I will have to use him for his quest eventually, so I can't click things. Got a bow
What's
already,
on
a
that?
scarring to do. Very good.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Keeping your greatest weapon reserve, eh? An excellent strategy.
Good. Our victory is most certain. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. There, this Zoru has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We through where he has seen my kin.
Alright. Let's see what we're working with here.
Watch your back.
Oh. Let's do quick little flip-flop here. I feel like she would be really resistant to using a bow for some reason. Like feeling like she's a bad or something. Since we've decided that
I'll
she's
give up
kind of
now.
snobby.
Another step forward.
Let's just come around here. Flip that switch, as it were. Excuse me. Excuse me.
gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please, there's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
Alright, let's see how this goes here.
Over here.
See, she really ought. Stay back.
Tormento.
Heading there.
I am fury. Death. Taking position.
By sickle and sword.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raider! That's the bastard! For the absolute!
For the absolute!
Seriously? What the hell? Jeep! That's annoying. Alright. She's really already out of spell slot. Oh, gosh. I need to, like, look up Sacred Flame in the player's manual, because, like, it's good when they fail the save, but I swear, they never fail the fucking saving throw. Hush, sister. Hush.
Blood comes easy these days. Don't waste a step.
I am death. You bow, or you break.
How kind of you, Will.
This way.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn them.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
Something good here, I hope. Have to keep going.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Tell that to the dead at the gate. Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
I'm thinking this less in a kind way and more in a condescending way.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Ah, I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you.
Hush.
Nettie. She should be with the others in the chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Hush. Alright, let's see here. I said I'd use the grease bottle, didn't I? Alright. I'm gonna try and lean kind of heavily into the alchemy with this character. Since she's come on, brain. Since she's a transmutation wizard, and I remember when I was making the character, I didn't point it out at the time, but she is able to, like when she's making potions, she can like make twice as many potions or something of that nature, so I'm gonna lean a little bit heavier into that. want that staff. Okay, so we're gonna have to go do some looting before I can afford that.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Oh my goodness. Okay. It's taking longer to find my answer because even though I don't know that this is necessarily what the character would do, I can't bring myself to not talk to them and convince them to stay because more characters die in Act 2 if you don't, and that kind of crushes my soul a little bit.
Our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Say what happens if you don't talk to them at all, because that's the only thing is, like, I'll probably be okay because I have persuasion proficiency.
I want to have a word.
We don't even know these people.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder.
That's
fine too.
Mood. Alright. I need to check if I'm pretty sure Friends is a cantrip, but if it's not, I'm burning a lot of spell slots.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan.
Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
I'd die if I met heroic and reeking
Okay,
of
it is a cantrip.
Never get them before.
Whew, that would have been bad.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
That ox is staring right at me.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
It looked quite smug. I hated that.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
I just wish I could understand him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
I've never done this option before. Damn it! I probably shouldn't waste my inspiration on this. But I really want to know what happens.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifisif, Tila, to me.
Hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master...
Sin isn't here. Keep his aim off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I just want to eat my dang fig Newton.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. positive. You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Oh no. I hate wolves.
This will all be
I didn't
over.
realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Almost finished.
I'm frightened of something.
The game.
My fear's
We've
hardly
shown them
irrational
once.
when you see the fangs
We
on those
take Grove
things.
law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the right is resumed. We will free from harm, free of intruders. So you say, yet the child walks free. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. Then they soon know the sting of my venom. We have no more business.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
They're just dogs with no table manners. That's funny.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
I didn't know. I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be Catrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Not everyone subscribes to what is
I hate it when that happens.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that.
I wish we had like another option.
Thank you.
To be like,
here.
Why is that necessary?
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to...
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Bro, Nettie, walk away so I can take the Mind Flayer specimen.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh. Huh. Yet he left that laying around. Make it make sense. Well, he failed on that account.
I'll give it a shot.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Muffets. Little Miss Muffet sat on her prophet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her. Starian! There we go. Wish when you were on platforms like this, they just automatically all went on. So, not like that. Okay, I am going into default mode a little bit. I have kind of a pattern.
That's curious. I need a shovel to dig this up.
I'll go track down a damn shovel.
much for peace.
Sorry, Astarion.
Concentrate.
Hey, Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
Oh, fucking hell.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through. Let's have a look. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Alright. Damn it. Alright.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Careful, I bite.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, save. Alright, I'm gonna try and get through the abandoned temple, and then I'll probably have to log off for the day.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Okay, there's a shovel around here somewhere.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Usually I do deception.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Yeah, and I would have gotten their loot. You've got a point there, Lazel. Good job, Shadowheart. No, I forgot that ladder was there. Alright, have I picked up Oh, good, a shovel.
touch me.
Ah, damn, I bet I haven't picked up
Wish
any.
to live in more interesting times.
Damn. How have I not picked up any?
All right, what now?
Okay, I already saved.
You're dead!
You're dead!
Victory awaits.
Another fight. Let's go.
Are you joking?
One day, catch a break. No traps, please.
Alright.
Might be useful. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is Orpheus. Not here.
I'm fairly confident there's nothing in any of these chests. Yeah, just a few bits and bobs.
Seems simple enough.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
See, and based on... I'm gonna have to check... the book stacks a bit more thoroughly. Because when you get into Act 2 with the into the crash, you potentially can be introduced to the idea of Orpheus. And it said something about the third volume. So I'm like, obviously that means there's more. But I haven't even seen one. So clearly there is something that I'm missing.
I won't give in. Very well.
Jeez.
Can't afford to let up. On my way.
Get it?
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
How'd you get past Andorn? We killed him!
My path be true.
Damn it!
What's inside?
Talk to me. Got to move.
Nice.
Swift and lethal.
We love good crit. Damn it.
Survival is all that matters.
Damn it.
Clear off! We got here first.
Dadgummit. Who set us on fire? I look away for one damn moment. And we're on fire! Oh bother.
Need to act fast.
It sounds terrible, but sometimes the way they die, their bodies are just... Because you can tell the physics isn't exactly designed best for it. It's kind of entertaining.
Swift and lethal.
As bad as that sounds.
Where do I go from here? Should get started.
You will not take me.
Oh. Oh, good. Oh, that's new. It shows the saving throws.
Have to keep going.
That's kind of neat.
Go for the throat.
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going.
makes sense. It's a pretty good way to, like, incorporate the mechanic in. I wonder if there was people who, like, didn't even know that the death saving throws were happening. Huh. That's neat. Yeah, I think we're already seeing the difficulty level go up a bit, even if it isn't super extreme.
Ready.
Well, Martin's usually the first one I take out. I can't believe it took me that long to get him dealt with.
I will ascend. Breathe deep and move.
I wonder what internal rot is.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
What's that? What was that?
Alright. See, I've never done Find Familiar before. Yeah, nothing causes me more issues in this game than invisible creatures that... There's no that. Just invisible creatures. Excuse me. Next time I level up, if I have the opportunity to, I think I might pick Find Familiar, because she feels like a character who would have a familiar. If for no other reason than to stoke her own ego, honestly. Alright, let's do...
I'll feel that one later.
That is fucking horrifying. Bruh, I don't know why the portraits do that sometimes, but that is so fucking haunting. I'm gonna load... I'm gonna fucking go to the home screen and then reload, because that is just giving me the fucking heebie-jeebies. Like, when it's the player character that happens to, it's just annoying. That was, like, that's my fucking sleep paralysis demon. That's terrifying. Jeez, if it's still like that and I have to close out of the game to get rid of it, I'm gonna be so upset. But I still might do it. Because that's creepy as shit. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrifying. Okay, 1 second. BRB.
One eternity later.
I have Harry Potter Pocket Pals stuck in my head. It's driving me a little bit insane. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be blurry. Come on, I just need to get through this mini dungeon. Are you? Oh my gosh.
On my feet.
I'm gonna be so upset
Seems
if this is
enough.
something that I just have to deal with for the rest of the run. I usually, one of the first things I do is go and get Karlach, and that's definitely going to be the case if the portrait of Shadowheart continues to be a sleep paralysis demon.
This whole place reeks of...
Someone there. Moving.
Like, look at that.
A crooked
That's
touch.
fucking horrifying.
Is that blood? No, never mind. If not over, then through. Armed scribes. But no, that's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Oh good, I've spell slots back. simply horrifying.
Got to press on. Victory awaits.
Oh my gosh.
Still on my feet.
Can't believe her. I had that whole big rant at the beginning of this video about mage armor, and then I still freaking forgot it.
Can't give up.
I'm so upset.
Time to deal some punishment.
Swift and lethal.
You know what? God dang it. Really cancel out Red Frost. Interesting. Excuse me.
Mutilate them.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Time to press ahead.
Stay focused. On my way.
2 in a row, Shadowheart. Really? This is driving me fucking bananas.
Tormented.
I dealt with that at least.
Concentrate.
Oh shit. Are you?
I will ascend.
Want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old balls.
How much? A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
He lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
times I did this dungeon, it was after Withers came to camp without this happening. And so the first time this happened, I was like, what the fuck? Because usually I would like...
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken.
I would go in.
Now,
and
I have a
loot
for thee.
the sarcophagus
What is
before
the
I went out and
worth
fight,
of a
or
single
fought.
mortal's life?
And then one day it wouldn't let me, and I was like, it always lets me. And then this happened, and I was like, holy shit!
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer
Withers.
my question?
I can't explain to you why, but I love Withers.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
How would she answer that question?
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge.
I picked 6, by the way.
Very well. I am satisfied. We have met and know thy face. We'll see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I really want to know whose soul is contained within this soul coin. Because obviously it's not Withers.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Okay, so I think we're golden. Technically there's a little bit more to do, but that's just getting out and you find like some more loot and 1 or 2 more soul coins. So we're gonna wrap up for today. I guess next time I post we'll be doing this again. Yeah, so let me know what you think. If you think I should romance somebody besides Astarion, let me know. If I do end up fucking it up, which is possible because it's happened before, I might just go for Halcyon, because I've never done that before. Because I don't usually use him as a unit. I am intrigued by the romance options from what I've seen on the internet. So, if Astarion doesn't work out, I might do that. If you think I should do something else, let me know. But yeah, so like, subscribe, do all the things. And I will talk to you guys later. Good night.